All right, you guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I am sitting outside of my deck. I just recorded a video for a client going over Paylinks on Wix, and I figured I would give you guys a quick tutorial. And okay, so that's what we're going to go over. Now, if you've never worked with Paylinks before, it's kind of like being able to send, if you ever utilized Stripe to send those one-off payment links. It's basically the same exact thing as that, except for that it is all managed right through Wix and right through your dashboard. So it's going to keep all of that in place. It makes your life so easy. And it's just one more reason why I absolutely love, use, and recommend Wix, especially if you're an entrepreneur or a small business or a solopreneur or something like that, because Wix is not just it's not just, a design platform. It really is going to act as your all-in-one, like your CRM, your automations, all of the things that are running on the back end. This is really going to pull it into one place and make your life easier. So you're going to love Paylinks, and I'm excited to show you all about that. So as you can see, this is my client site right here. And how we have this set up for her and how this is working is that we actually have a hidden page on her site. And the reason we set it up this way is because some of her packages are predetermined pricing. And so what makes this really simple for her, and on the back side of things as well, we're working with workflows and automations. And so instead of having to create a custom pay link every single time for every single client or send them out an invoice, what we're doing is we're creating pay links. And then we have created a page on her website where she is able to send her new clients here when she drops them into the workflow. And they're able to then go here and either pay their package or pay their deposit fee. And it just makes her life so much simpler because she doesn't have to worry about sending out these pay links every single time. So she's able to set this up once. It's a hidden page on her website. It works with the workflow and the automations. And then she has a page that looks just like this. Okay. So obviously we're on the editor screen right now. And just to show you a little bit about how this is. So she's a doula. This could work for you if you have any kind of coaching services or packages that when someone purchases it, it's the same price every single time. So that's really where this particular part is going to work well. You could also set these up if you are creating custom packages for people. You would just send them the link. So let me show you where this is going to be located. Okay. So when you open up the dashboard on your site and you go underneath of the getting paid category, that's where the pay link section is going to be. Alternatively, if you are on, let's see here, if you are on your phone, it will be, and I recommend that you get the Wix app, by the way, because it is absolutely awesome. It's so nice to have everything right at your fingertips. So if you are in the Wix app, let me show you where it's going to be. So there's the home page on the Wix app. What you're going to do is you're going to click on this button, I know my phone's cracked. It's terrible. Click on manage. So the lower right-hand corner, manage, and then underneath of getting paid, pay links. Okay. So that's where it's at on your phone. This is where it's at underneath on the left-hand side on your dashboard on a laptop or a MacBook. So getting paid and then pay links. This is where it's at. Now, just full disclosure, you guys, Wix is doing a major change to their platform. I don't know if you have seen that or if your designers let you know. I do not know if that's going to affect the dashboard, and you guys can always subscribe. I will keep you posted on the updates, all the things, what's going on. But for any reason, if this ever changes or the location is different or just always go to the search tool. If you can't find it, just click on pay links. Okay. And that should pull it up at the top. Okay. So pay links, there you go. Now in the upper right hand corner, what it's going to say is it's going to say create a link. You can see that it gives you the option to do for a catalog item, but most of you are probably going to be using the custom amount link. This is where we can say, for example, we'll put sample link. You can put the price. So let's just say it's, $1,000 for your package. You can decide whether you want to put tax. In the description, I do recommend saying that, like, by paying this, client accepts terms and conditions. Okay. So, or something like that. So I usually add that just to reinforce. If you have a contract, I do recommend having a contract as well. So just to say that, right? So this is kind of your catch-all, like your backup, to make sure that, like, hey, and if you don't have a contract, you need to go get a contract. And if you don't have a contract maker, let me know, because I can connect you to my legal team. They're extremely affordable. I think I pay very, very minimal fees, and I'm able to get a bunch of contracts generated, and I highly recommend that. So that's down below, by the way. If you want access to my legal team, I recommend every business owner has or utilizes them, because they're going to save you thousands of dollars. They're amazing. You'll find that down below. So, okay, we're just going to put here as the catch-all, like, by paying, client accepts terms and conditions. And you can even say, like, yay, welcome aboard by paying. Okay, you know, something like that. And then, like, a little cheers emoji to soften it. You know what I'm saying? Open the settings so you can see you can set an expiration date, limit the number of payments, mark as shippable. You can also add an image, but for now, we're just going to say create a pay link. Okay, perfect. Hooray. If you want to click on this and you click on the customer is already inside of there, that you can select the customer from the drop down link. It will send to them. You can do a QR code. You can embed this. Like if you have a client payment page and you, if you're always using a different onboarding page for a new client, the really cool thing is that you can embed this into a page and then send them the page instead of just the payment link. Kind of a fancy way to make your services look a little, you know, a little bit more premium if you want. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and click on the copy link. Once you do that, if you grab copy link, you can go into here and then make this button link to that payment link. And again, make sure that you have your custom domain linked. I should have said that to start, but I'm assuming that if you're at this point getting to the part of sending out custom pay links, that you already have a custom domain. By the way, you guys, another shameless plug. If you're to the point where you have a custom domain and you want to keep your information private, I do recommend every single business owner has something called ID Shield that is going to keep your information important and protected and safe. I cannot stress that enough, especially after recent experiences that I had. So if you're doing anything with domains and your information online, go ahead down below, click on the ID Shield link, and please just make sure you grab it, especially as a business owner. So my little disclaimer about that. Now, what we do is we're going to save and publish it, and then there you have it. So now you have a hidden, if you want, and you're linking this, a hidden payment page. So that's pretty cool. And this is really simple to do. All we did was working with a repeater. So you added a repeater in there. We changed the background a little bit, added some text and a button, and then boom, we have created a beautiful payment page. So that's that. Now you can also, if you want, and like, let's say you're working with custom packages, you can always grab that payment link and you can send it out just a one-off too. Okay, so you can copy it, you can share it, you can duplicate it, you can do all the things. You can deactivate it. That's all right here underneath of the Paylinks, and it's also available through the Wix app. So there you have it. That's kind of a crash course in Wix Paylinks, how to use them, just some ideas on how you can implement them. If you have any questions, by the way, let me know down below. If you want to see how we set up the workflow so that she can like kind of automate her pay system too, I'm happy to happy to show you guys how that works as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are looking for tutorials on Wix, how to specifically use Wix to set up like automations and your whole like your whole business ecosystem, that's really what I do, is I help people set up their automated attraction systems, aka Empire ecosystems. And one of the platforms that I love to do that on is Wix. I'm very passionate. I love Wix a lot. So you'll find Wix tutorials here on my page. But other than that, I love to hear from you guys. If you have any video requests, drop them down below. Otherwise, you can see all of my resources, courses, tutorials, all the things, ways to work with me. You'll find them down below in the comments on the page, and be sure to click subscribe. And thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.